25 minutes, 48 seconds.
40 seconds. Alright. Anyway, we're back.
Yeah, only need a bit of Leroy Brown in your life.
I need a bit of Leroy Brown there.
Sometimes you need something
just get the pipes flowing.
Get the pipes flowing, and we're back.
We
try to record this. It just won't happen.
Sometimes creative juices aren't flowing.
That's showbiz, baby. That's showbiz.
That's showbiz.
Here, can you see this wisp of smoke behind the camera here?
That's all me.
Vape tricks.
What the heck? It looks like a bit of a stratus cloud. For any geographers out there,
I know what a stratus is.
Check it out.
Do you ever just like when you hear a song like that, a song just gets you going, like,
yeah,
and then you just listen to it over and over again. Like, I found this guy called Al Stewart. Like, I literally down and put him on as well the other day, and I found him when I was like, do you know the way you just got like Discovery weekly on Spotify? So good. Like
sometimes you find bangers in that.
Yeah, most of the time shite, but sometimes you find good ones. And I was going up to Belfast. It actually was this time last week, wasn't it? Or no, it was Monday after Easter, and then I was just listening. It was all sunny, walking through Belfast, going back to Highlands. It just made me so happy. Like,
puts a pep in your
step. Do you know when and the sun was like just going down. It was like golden, and then it started fucking snowing and ruined it. I was like, God damn it, run home.
Snow's in the bin.
Yeah, it stinks.
Worse. I don't want to see snow outside of January.
Yeah, especially in fucking April.
Yeah, climate change.
It's the worst.
Greta Thunberg, shout out.
Me and Liz were talking the other day because do you like bullying kind of not allowed these days, but like
I don't think it was ever allowed.
People allowed bullying up until like the late noughties.
I think they just didn't.
Yeah, but we were going through it and we were like, I feel like do you think you're a bully when you're younger? Like,
nah, definitely not.
Yeah.
Liz probably still a bully.
I think that you were a bully because
I always bully you.
Yeah, because you used to always call me fat back in school, and
call spade a spade.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Yeah, I know.
No, but I didn't call you fat. Let's go back into it. Anyway, you used to call me fat all the time.
You have this in your head. I don't remember saying that.
You've just repressed it because you feel so guilty.
Yeah, probably put it in my box in the back of my mind.
And you know what it is?
And I don't visit.
It caused my body dysmorphia, and I couldn't look in the mirror. And
can't believe you.
I was like, "You are a big fat slob. Look at you." And that's what I said in the mirror. I pointed at myself.
Yeah, I was just used to laugh at Danny's little boobs and all like.
You did, and you actually yes. That actually, oh my god, you just gave me like a weird PTSD. You used to like flick my boobs and try to squeeze my boobs and all.
Oh, that's just the thing you do to each other.
It's just a bit of horseplay. That's what I was saying, Lewis. Like
but when does horseplay borderline on bullying?
I feel like a lot of horseplay. Right. I remember like so many times we got like called in and stuff, and for a bit too much horseplay and all.
Lewis was always at that crowd.
Yeah. No, that's because you.
But Lewis got bullied as well. We bullied Lewis a lot, like so.
Yeah.
Swings around about that. Remember, like we always stole his shoes. Remember, like for that year, because he never knew how to tie his shoes, so his laces would always be loose, and you just like come off, and then you just throw them in the bin and shit.
This is the exact same thing. It's this vicious cycle.
Yeah,
like you.
But I think everyone needs that.
Like a kid, his dad beats the fuck out of him, then he goes in, beats up the kid, and then he's like, "I beat you up because my dad beats me. I can't beat him." That's what you did to Lewis. Fucking turned him into a monster.
Yeah, we turned him into a monster.
Yeah, no, I don't think
we need to get him on. Like, we need to somehow convince him to get on.
I don't think.
He'll be our first.
I remember, like, you know what? Let's go to honesty hour. How about that?
You're trying to make these podcasts all philosophical, not like we're trying to keep them light-hearted.
Okay. This is honesty hour because I'm gonna admit to something that would be considered bullying, and I felt really bad about it for a very long time. But there was this kid I used to know, I used to talk to and stuff.
Leroy Brown?
No, it wasn't Leroy Brown. He's a
Jim Crocker,
baddest guy in town. But anyway. Yeah, I talked to him on Xbox Live, and I remember one time he like confided in me. Big mistake, buddy. No, he confided in me, and he said,
mistake.
He said to me, "I wish I could just." This is so sad. This makes me look like the biggest bastard ever. But he said, "I want to get up on stage and like just sing at like a nightclub, and I know that if I just got a chance to sing, I know I could get a girlfriend." And I was like, "Fair play." Told everyone that.
You're a loser. Imagine having hopes and dreams.
Yeah, I told everyone that, and he got some stick. And best believe I felt really bad about it because I'm not heartless, and I don't know why I did it. And if you're out there, you know who you are. And I'm sorry.
You know who is heartless?
Kanye
West.
Terrible joke. Even guessed it.
That's so shit. Like, no, but like a lot of the stuff. That's what we were saying. A lot of stuff, and especially consider our school how they.
Because zero tolerance body policy.
Yeah, because they were getting sued.
Backhand.
For like years and like.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I like when you look back, you're like, it wasn't that bad. Like,
What the policy?
Yeah, it was just
Bully.
horseplay.
Yeah.
We were just horsing around. Like,
Boys will be boys,
boys
am I
be
right?
boys, like. I hate the way, and that's
Toxic statement.
everyone
right
thinks
there.
that's toxic. And you're like, well,
Well,
whatever.
Sometimes
If girls can be girls, why can't boys be boys? I'm just saying.
what is
whatever.
girls being girls?
I don't think there is a phrase for girls being girls.
Yeah, that's a made up thing.
I know, but you kind of just you you respect women and just all that stuff. Just let girls be girls.
What? It is what it is. Daniel, you said that twice today. I noticed.
Cheers. Do you want to get a counter up there? Like, anyway,
Just
what?
a new thing that you've only said.
Now, in my
I don't know,
friends-
but like if you wouldn't like shout at a girl and be like for like any behavior that would be particularly perceived as girly, would you? Whereas now it is the thing to do. Like,
you would
can
say
I?
don't throw that ball like a girl.
Sexism.
but you wouldn't say that to a girl,
Derogatory.
would you?
You would. You said you throw like a girl, and there she goes, "I am a girl."
And that's
Like you
told.
throw like a bitch.
Yeah, well, throwing like a bitch doesn't mean that you're a girl. It's you're a bitch, like.
Yeah,
Like,
and also
that's okay.
no one even says that anymore. Like you throw like a girl.
Yeah.
Girls' blouse.
Big girls,
Big girls' blouse. Like,
I think my dad still says that. Like,
yeah, but that doesn't even. It's like that's kind of a, like it's a weird insult, isn't it? Like,
I feel like that's more of a homophobic thing than anything. Like,
Is it? I don't know.
how?
I don't know if you're big girls' blouse, maybe you're like wearing big girls' blouses. You're a cross dresser or something.
Oh.
That would be transphobic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
LGBTQ
Yeah,
plus
whoa.
community. Shout
Gotta
out.
keep up
I don't
to
think
date here.
I've
like.
you're a bully. You're a bully. I don't think I've ever been a bully. Well, apart from that
That's
one
like-
time.
Apart from
That's
that
fine.
one
Apart from
very
that one time,
specific story.
That was like weirdly like extremely psychotic of you. Like
Funny how we can.
mine was just like a bit of rough and tumble. Like, a bit of
Yeah, well, we've all done that.
Mine's a bit of bad.
yeah.
Like
I didn't like weirdly like
Yours is like
find
I
out
ruined
someone's
this kid's
secret and-
life.
ruin their life. Like I didn't do that. Here.
Your words.
I'm not that kind of guy. Like,
Yeah,
but
me neither. Whatever you're into. Like.
There was
Yeah.
there was one kid that I thought that you borderline learning difficulties, but like
Who us?
oh yeah, you beat up a retarded kid. Is
No,
that
I
what you're on about? Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you're
beat
actually
up-
the biggest bully here. Like,
I didn't
Enough.
beat up a
Funny
retarded.
how a bully pointed fingers at other people, calling them
Yeah.
bullies.
whatever.
Classic bullies.
It's not that kind of
No,
guy.
what happened was he was getting out of line. You know,
So I'll put him back in it.
no, he was like he was screaming and stuff, and I was like, yo,
Screaming and
pipe,
hollering.
pipe down.
I've had a rough
No.
day.
I've never been a bully. You have been a bully.
You must be looking at Myles or something. You must be looking at somebody over there. I haven't been a fucking bully.
Whatever.
What
I
are
was tiny for most of my school life. I had to use some way of manipulation to
Yeah, mine
to
is all.
survive.
Like gaslighting people.
Yeah.
You ever gaslighted
Yeah,
someone?
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah,
right?
me
Like I'm
neither.
not gonna lie.
That's
it
a
gets
TikTok
thrown
term.
out a lot,
Yeah.
and I think I know what it means. You just like
You make someone like you convince someone like
That they're crazy. Isn't that what it is?
no.
I thought it was stupid.
You can you kind of you put your
Why is it
own
called
agenda
gaslighting?
in their
Put
brain.
the gaslight on. What does that mean?
I don't know. You just like light a fire in their brain.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh,
Now you just said
Is it?
that. Now that I know what it is.
Yeah,
So you just think-
I think it's like you push your own agenda and make them think like they thought of it. Like, oh, you're like or for example, if you were
I
cheating,
thought it was like you being like to somebody like, oh, why are you so crazy? Why are you always doing like?
yeah, it's like,
like,
making them.
why you
no.
so why you so loco?
Yeah, it's
Why you so crazy,
Oh, so
essay?
crazy. No, it's like so say for example
Hombre.
you were cheating, and the other guy's getting suspicious of it. And
The
you're
other
like,
guy.
Yeah.
no, I don't know why I immediately thought a girl.
You know,
Wow.
guy or gal.
Yeah, guy or girl, whatever.
Oh, I get it now.
And
I
the
get it.
the guy's like, "What? I know something's going on here." And it's like, "You're paranoid. This is all in your head."
Yeah,
Gaslighting.
Is like,
So
you
it's just
don't know what the hell-
manipulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Manipulation.
exactly what it is. I don't
Oh,
know why
okay.
no one said that story. Yeah, it's like basic manipulation.
Oh, I thought it was like something else other than manipulation.
Salt and
No,
vinegar.
it's just a really
Shot.
shitty, stupid word.
I said something else, not Sean Baker. I don't know. I probably like when someone said,
My head is
So it's like-
always on
so-
the crisps.
"Shut up." So what is this? Is this gaslighting? If someone's stupid, and then you just kind of you just kind of mold their dumb.
I would say stupid. I would say more emotionally vulnerable.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
No, I probably don't do that. Like,
Oh, I've done it. If you know.
yeah. Well, actually,
I feel like you probably
This
have
is
it
like
done.
this is like we're snitching ourselves right
Yeah,
here.
we're-
I don't
yeah.
fucking like
I'm
I'm
probably,
not myself.
but like, it's not. I don't think I've done it
on purpose.
on purpose.
I think that sometimes you can do gaslighting by accident. It can
I
be in
have-
some people's nature, and I've known a few people who are very much like that.
in the man in the mirror.
This is the real Signal podcast.
Yeah, I don't know.
You won't saying that's for the start.
Man like me, like, I don't know. Probably.
Do you think?
But then that's just, it's not just like well, I've never done that point where I've never when I'm right now cheating on them, so there's that. Like,
yeah, I've never cheated on anyone either.
I don't think I would. No, actually, I don't think I've emotionally done it. I've just kind of like, do you know when you to win an argument?
Yeah.
Where you're just like big braining people.
I think that's just.
That's not doing it to the opposite sex.
What I hate the most about relationships is mind games. Is the thing I really hate the most, because it's like, you know what the thing where you're like, oh, just wait, don't text her back straight away because then it looks like this and all that crack, or like I'll leave you on red to make you feel like I don't care about you, but I actually do. You know all that shit. Like what?
Like,
I hate that.
You need to punch that. I'm gonna gaslight you.
Yeah, I hate that shit so much. Like, I think it's the worst.
I'm gonna empty you like a fucking potato packet. Like.
I don't know why. This is horrible.
Yeah, sorry. This is serious. Whoa. James, you're fucking. You're gaslighting Daniel here.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I'm pouring my heart and soul out here.
No, I am the worst texter ever. Like, and people think I've been fucking accused in the past of doing it on purpose. I never see. I'm just so like, I will literally see, like, my phone like light up, and I'll just be like, yeah, I need to answer that, and then it immediately just goes in, like, just out of my brain, like, and then 3 hours later, I'm like on my phone, I'm like, oh fuck.
Do you know what happens to me? I will like,
and then I reply, and they're just like, you stupid bitch. And
I would like open my Snapchat.
Wasn't my fault.
On like something, like, it's not that I'm purposely ignoring anybody, but I just won't answer.
Nah, it wasn't even funny, Donald. Jesus fucking Christ. Like.
Yeah, I was weak sauce.
You said random Chris the whole time.
I put something to them. Like, I don't even know.
Back, this is so much better than the other one. Like crisps and emotional manipulation.
We're gonna have it. We're gonna have it. So anytime anybody's thinking about crisps, we're actually creeping into their minds.
People are gonna think we're fucking nuts.
This is like the most
packet of KP.
Yeah.
Like. People are gonna think we're a packet of KP over here. Like.
This is the most psycho form of subliminal messaging ever. Like, anyway, what were you saying? You open your Snapchat.
People are gonna be like eating Pringles, just being like, I should call her.
I should watch Noisy Boys podcast more often.
Anyway, yeah. So you were saying you open your Snapchat and then what?
Like, I won't like purposely not reply to anybody, but like, you'll just like reply like 1 or 2 people, and then you're like, alright, fuck the rest of them, like, and then you realize like, oh fuck, 12 hours passed, I haven't replied to them people yet, like.
Mate, don't even text me. I don't text anyone anymore. Like, I'm a fucking hermit. Yeah, it's so sad. It makes me want to fucking die. Do you know what? Oh, it was so depressing. I literally, when I was so hungover the other day, I literally like put pillows between my legs and like cuddle pillows, like, to go to sleep because I was in so much pain and I was so alone. just wanted some comfort. I literally, like, I was just like with a fucking with this around my head. Like, if someone came in, they'd be like, he's lost his fucking mind. Like, I was just like I was so sick, like, and I was just like,
that's pathetic, Myles. Everyone should come and point and laugh at you. Like.
No, mate. Gaslighting doesn't work on me, mate.
No, I've never done that, but I've gotten like really like, everyone gets lonely nights. You know, you just kind of where, especially when you're drunk and you look in the morning and you see what you've done the night before, the people you texted. That makes me want to
fucking hang myself.
And you just want to turn your phone off and never get out of bed ever.
I don't do that. I don't do like shit that I be.
I wonder why.
What? Why is yours all about texting girls? Is that what yours is?
Yeah. Well, like, weird if I was texting boys. Like,
texting weird shit.
No, Dara just does shit that he says he like will look at a story the next morning and be like, why did I do that? Like,
he actually, I could see him as that type of person. Who would like text you just wet and just be like,
but not even texting people. Like
in fact, I remember
he posted him walking past the shop and like giving the shop abuse. Like, there's nobody there. It was 4 a.m. You know.
Yeah, he was like, yeah.
I remember one time, like, after, I think it was just near Christmas, when we were texting each other like
Dara's a
so lit. Like, he was supposed to be in that one line, and we had just fucking been it.
Yeah. We do that. I actually got pointed that out. We do that too often, where we say names and just expect the community to know.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Community 14.
I don't want to put people on.
Yeah,
I guess he was on it, so
I tried not to say names, but what are you saying?
Just a friend of the podcast. First name's okay.
Yeah, we'll say friend of the podcast. Oh my god, that's it. A friend of the podcast.
But then it's hard because
He
then we
always
don't know
says
who the
stupid
fuck
shit
we're
like
on about if we just say friend of the podcast. Like. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
After we say a friend, we will tell each other the names.
I might start doing that. I might start just texting boys and gaslighting them like when I'm steaming.
You're nothing. You're worth. You never
Yeah.
amount to anything. He's like, okay, I guess, well, whatever.
Gaslighting's a serious problem in Northern Ireland, so
Yeah, you're spread awareness. Really,
the Noisy Boys condemn gaslighters.
Is it bad? I always see, because I actually always see memes about it.
Apparently it's a really big bad thing, like.
But I always feel like
I feel like it's just manipulation has been around for a very, 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 very long time. I don't know why it's got a new name, so now it's a new trend. It's just basic manipulation, and it's been happening for a very long time.
I thought you were taking your shoes off there for a minute. I was thinking
No, I was trying
it
to
is
fucking-
far too cold in here to
my
be
wee-
taking your
yeah, my
shoes
toe, I
off.
can't feel my toes. Like
Like, it's like think about all the basic how like all those like serial killers or men convince their wives to do shit as well. Like
Yeah.
that's serious manipulation as well. Like that's fucking nuts. Do you know like where they're like going around killing people and they're like, oh, boys will be boys. That's my husband.
Boys. People are fucked up.
Yeah.
Fucking grooming people,
not us,
murdering people.
not guys like us.
Not
like,
us. We just talk about crisps and
Crippies.
gaslighting.
Hold on. I
Sound like you
just
fell
remember-
over there.
So yeah, I just remember. Right, so we were talking about like lads being serial. You don't really hear much about girls being serial killers. We're not getting into that. But anyway, I saw this thing the other day, and it was the strangest thing ever. There's this girl, right?
What a segue. Is this the murder mystery you're on about?
No, it's not the murder mystery. It was a girl, and she was a nurse, right? I don't know if I spoke to it. I think I still talked to someone up, but it wasn't the podcast. And she was a nurse, and whenever she was on duty, they noticed that the mortality rates in the hospitals went up, right? But they were just noticing like there was a high mortality rate in this hospital, right? So they investigated it, and they noticed one of the colleagues noticed that whenever she was off, like her off days, the mortality rates would go back down again,
Right,
and when she was back on, they would go up. So they're like, right, we've got to keep an eye on her, right?
Surely that could be a stat across all hospitals, though.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
I don't
like
think they took it as
coincidence.
evidence. They thought it was coincidental, but it was enough for them just to be like, let's see what's going on right here. They found a bottle of potassium chloride, which is
KCL.
yeah, it's a poison that you flush out of your body so quick
Yeah.
that when you die of it, it's really basically untraceable after like an hour basically. So you can get so I remember some girl found it like this little vial,
Nobody take that.
yeah, a little vial of KCL, and she was like, well, what the fuck's this about? Then she quickly took the body, did the test, and found out that they had way too much potassium chloride, whatever. They were poisoned by it. So then she was like questioned. They went to her house and they were like,
Maybe they just had loads of bananas when they were in the pool.
she went to the house and why the pool? Sorry, can I say what pool is it?
Chlorine.
Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't even. Oh, fuck's sake.
Right. Yeah. So they went to the house. They went to the house. We were like, "Why is there so many dead bodies whenever you're working?" And she was like,
Oops.
"I don't know." So they were just like, "Fuck you, you're going downtown." Like, and they found her phone, and she had like taken like these fucked up selfies with the dead bodies that she had just poisoned, like old people going like that there while she was in prison. Men were sending her shit like they wanted to marry her and stuff. Why is that always a thing?
I don't get
It's the
that.
same the other way around.
Yeah, I know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, why is it always? I thought that was like just like a thing that
There's
like,
a- there's
Did
a
we
way-
talk about this last week?
Oh,
We
I
might
can't
have,
remember.
but now I see the other end of it. And guess what? She was released on a technicality after she killed like 20 people or something, like 20 old people. Just fucking. And apparently, like, her colleague would say when she was annoyed when she was working, she would sedate them. They're being annoying. She'd be like, go to sleep.
Ah,
Did
nuts.
we didn't talk about this,
I
or
don't know.
maybe I watched this on a podcast actually. About females being attracted to male serial killers and send them like ladders in prison. Now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know the way
did,
that
I
happens?
think we did
Yeah.
talk about that. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
And
nuts,
we said
like.
it was like an animalistic instinct. Was that us, or did I watch
Something
this on
like
a podcast?
I can't remember.
Oh,
But I do know, yeah.
Animalistic is in he's like the top dog because
Yeah, it's,
them,
it's,
yeah.
they think it's something to do with that. Like,
Because like you want to be beside somebody who
And not
do you remember
only
we,
kills a lot
when
of
we
other
watched
things
that
or
Night
people or whatever.
Night Stalker
Yeah, Richard
documentary?
Ramirez,
Richard Ramirez, like all them, he had like so many fangirls, like
yeah.
Send
And not
them
only
nudes-
did
send
they
them nudes
send
and
him,
all.
yeah, not only did they send him shit in prison, they showed up to his hearing.
yeah.
Is the Jake Gyllenhaal thing Night Stalker?
no, it's
No,
Nightcrawler.
that's
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler, and he also
That'd be
was in the
weird.
Zodiac Killer.
That'd be a
But-
weird true story. If that
Yeah,
was the
so
case.
during that, Richard Ramirez, whenever he was in his hearing, or whatever court thing, whatever, he just was turning around like winking to the girls who were like just sitting in the back, and they were all like, Bob their eyelids and all.
Nuts.
I know.
Yeah, but crazy.
Like, what kind of fucking loser do you have to be?
No,
Charles
he
Manson,
probably was
he
gaslighting people.
He had a little
Yeah,
wives,
probably.
didn't he?
Charlie Manson, Chuck Manson. Like.
He had 6 girlfriends or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
But,
there's a like yeah.
He's a crust.
That's like probably the most
He's King
famous example.
Gaslighter.
Yeah,
He's what?
King Gaslight.
yeah, Charlie.
Yeah. True. Exactly. Guys.
Yeah, it's all coming back. He what got all those hipsters to do that cool stuff, to bad stuff. Why did I say that? That was so weird. Oh my
Oh my god, mate.
Was that even a joke?
Charlie Manson's got his hooks on Daniel.
Was that a joke?
No, that's
Daniel was like
It
sending him.
just came out.
Daniel was sending him like Polaroids of him and
Oh
all.
my god, there's gonna be like so
Charlie
many-
Manson orchestrated some
I-
fucked up shit.
I'm gonna make a compilation of the amount of times I've just fucked up and said weird shit in this podcast.
I think that's most of the podcast.
Yeah.
He did some horrendous stuff. Noisy Boys condemned the acts of Charlie Manson.
Strong condemnation from here.
Yeah, we're going out on a limb here. Look.
Condemnation is a word, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've said it like 3 times.
Yeah, you
already,
said, and
so
then the last one you said about 14 times.
yeah, so I hope it's a word.
I'm
I'm
Yeah.
saying it so often that you do that thing. There should be a word for this. Do you know the way you say a word so much it becomes weird?
Yeah, probably is. You ever see
It
like
is.
Germany? German always has like weird.
Yes.
They have words for everything.
For
Yeah.
literally everything. Like
Yeah,
I remember seeing a
At a
German,
point where I think it might be a spoof. Some of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
I remember seeing a German word for the smell of the rain.
I know what that
Yeah.
is. That's
Did you ever see the German word? Or maybe is there an English
there's a
for
word.
that as
There's a
well?
word in English. Yeah, it's called petrichor.
Yes, that is exactly that.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
yeah.
There you go.
So whenever the rain like beats off the tarmac,
Rain
it makes that wee
stinks.
That's a
smell.
nice smell. I like that smell.
Yeah, it's nice.
Uh,
All the wormies are out.
I also
warm in the
saw
bed.
a word which I cannot remember, so there's actually no point in me.
Well,
It's like
anyway,
yeah, go
Well,
ahead.
no, I was going to just loop back from this time and just say, yeah, we're not bullies, whatever.
Oh well,
Yeah.
no, but
Well, actually, maybe okay, maybe in the past, maybe.
And did you ever see How I Met Your Mother?
No.
It's kind of a terrible TV show.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, you never seen it, so
I wish I bullied you for watching it.
Actually, I
I
think.
actually loved it. Great TV show.
I
But
th-
they talk about German words in it, and they have.
I didn't know I was going to go into a tangent. Continue.
Oh, this is why you think it was just spoofing
Yeah, I
off
thought you
here
were
on
just
the
going
yeah,
to be
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you've
yeah,
never
yeah.
heard of it, like, yeah.
Yeah, no, but they have. I don't know if this is a spoof or not. Like, but they have a German word. Like, they have a German character in it for a couple of episodes, and he talks about he's about to get married, but then he doesn't get married, and
There's a word for that.
the German word is like, whenever you think you have the thing that you love, and it's almost right, but it's not, and there's a word for that in German. Like,
It's funny. I love that it's like a word for a phrase, like strange.
yeah, but I
But,
think that's good. We need that.
Hmm.
Nah,
But
we
I
just got
mean,
more
you could-
words, don't we?
You could just articulate, like,
Yeah, but it's not the same as
really.
one nice thing.
Yeah, I guess.
But then you also have to like know them. Like, how many people know the word petrichor,
Me.
right?
There you go.
But like, how many normal people?
Well, now they do. If they're listening to the Boys
Yeah, there you
podcast,
go.
we
knowledge.
always
We drop so much
Yeah,
knowledge
we
here.
drop a lot of nice
Yeah.
knowledge. We drop a lot of history.
Knowledge
Not really
drop.
from us, more from you. But yeah. This is one of the things. Like, okay, yeah. Sometimes we talk about it. We've come under fire for talking about history too much. But if you listen to our podcast, we'll tell you some cool things about history, like strange things. You'll be like, never
Shit
knew
you
that.
want to look up.
Yeah, the city you want to talk about and listen. And yeah, okay, one time we did that mystery thing for too long. But
Yeah.
realistically, it's a cool
Terrible.
mystery if you look it up. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff. I'm really into that. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, what I was gonna say is like the whole bully thing. I think as you grow older, like even like to this like age, like you start to become like way more tolerable. Like, see, whenever you were like 16, you'd be like, "Fuck are they doing?" But like
Yeah.
now, when
It's
you're there,
life,
you're just
innit?
kind of like, "Shit, they're just living." Like, you know what I mean?
And
Like,
that's when people are fucking problematic when they don't grow it out of that.
yeah, I don't understand why you just
And
stay
you're
in
like,
that.
It takes so much effort
Yeah.
to just give a shit about what other people do.
It's like, you know, when people,
Yeah.
people,
it's just like
people,
I
like,
don't care.
and you'll notice it because like we talk about TikTok way too much on this podcast,
it's
but
crazy,
It's
like-
TikTok and Twitter are news sources. these
yeah,
days, though.
but you know, if you ever like look on people doing stuff, like okay, let's I'm not gonna defend some of the weird shit that I see on TikTok, but like that whole generation that's now growing up on TikTok, like they just if you do anything weird like that, you just get slated for it.
To
But
be f-
on the other hand, they're now more
They're way more
encompassing.
open.
Yeah, it's like the strangest thing. Like, it's now if you're not kind of weird and out there, you're kind of
Yeah, I guess.
it's kind of weird flipping stuff. But like you grow out of that so quickly. Like, you know, it's like, you know, if someone's doing something that makes them happy, you're just like, when everyone's fucking depressed by the time they're 21, they're like, well, if it makes them
Yeah.
happy, fucking fair play. I haven't found anything like that yet.
People be sad these days.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking, especially with lockdown and all that, but
Yeah.
we're not gonna
Our generation, pretty.
It's almost over.
Fuck that.
We're almost at the end.
Yeah. The word I was
Can't
looking
wait for
for
summer.
And that's the thing.
crisp. Oh my god, how do you say
Crisps.
this word? Crepuscular. How would you say that?
Crepuscular.
Crepuscular.
Do you know that word?
I don't know. It kind of rings
Makes
a bell.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's relating to twilight.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. So animals can be crepuscular and appear only at twilight. Weird,
So
isn't it?
nocturnal animals.
No, totally different.
Wait, Twilight. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, also another side note, but go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
You might as well get it.
There is an island off of Dublin called Lamb Bay Island. Do you ever hear of this place?
No.
Yeah, I think so.
It's got wallabies on it.
The marsupials.
Whack.
I thought they were only.
Someone obviously brought them there. Right?
Yeah.
It was in like the 1950s. Dublin Zoo was like overcrowded, and the
They
boy
just
who
put them on an island.
the boy who owned the island was like, "Yeah, I'll take them,"
That's
Nice.
good.
and released them on
That's
the
right.
island, and they like thrived.
This is
There's
the
like 200 of them there.
Because you said that, I remember I was talking to this girl and she showed me her memories, and it was just like fucking llamas in her back garden, just walking around.
Yeah, people have them everywhere.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that was a thing that people had, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my
Alpacas
god,
and
that's
all
the
that.
I
strangest
almost
thing
think
ever.
that was like a phase like a couple of
Yeah.
years ago where like
People were
rich
just
people
buying
would buy
them, man.
Yeah,
llamas.
but apparently they just waltzed into her back garden. I was like, that is so strange to see. Like, I thought they were like alpacas. I don't know what the difference between alpaca and a llama is, but maybe one of them was bigger. But he was-
Alpacas spit and llamas don't or something.
That's whoa, is that true?
I think so.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't
Fact
know.
check that one. But
They also look different.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think they
alpacas
do,
have more hair, don't they, on their heads?
maybe. But they they're pretty funky hair. But they were just walking around. It was this most surreal thing I've ever seen. I was like, this looks
What's-
so out of place. Like.
What's even weirder is I remember like going for a walk up the mountains there and seeing like just this we heard of fucking Shetland ponies just like running across the mountain
I was
because
exactly
it's just like
right.
they're just so strange like just seeing tiny little chubby horses like.
Yeah,
Do you ever see that? They're just like wild. I
Oh,
think.
they do, yeah.
Yeah, alpacas have a quiff.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm pretty sure. Wait, they might have been alpacas. I asked her were they alpacas or llamas. She said they were llamas, but they had those little like furry heads.
Alpacas.
Maybe they were.
But yeah, just seeing like the wee group of Shetland ponies, just like their wee chubby legs running across the mountain.
Yeah.
What is that?
What are they doing?
Were they
Shetland
bred
ponies?
to be that way?
Yeah, it must be.
Shetland,
Oh, they're
yeah.
from like Shetland, weren't they?
Shetland
Islands.
Islands, yeah,
And then they were
okay.
just pygmies.
I love them
Oh,
wee
that's fine.
islands. Do you know like the islands that have their own? Here's another knowledge drop. Endemic,
Oh yeah, yeah.
native to only one place. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Endemic species.
I don't know. Something like that.
the Orkney Islands and all.
Yeah. What do you call that
Madagascar.
island?
Lemurs.
Begins with G.
Galapagos.
Galapagos.
Yeah.
It has like an island with both lizards and penguins on it. Pretty cool, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Actually, funny you're saying that. I remember like hearing a story about like iguanas were only native to one island, and then one time there was like a shipwreck, and these iguanas like floated on driftwood over to another island, and that's how they just like invaded this other one. And why they're on another island just because they floated across on driftwood. I
That's
think
kinda
it's
like-
so funny.
Kind of like humans.
Yeah, but they intentionally floated on driftwood.
Yeah,
Like
yes.
Yeah. How do you know the iguanas in Dublin?
Yeah.
they got little oars and stuff.
They, Yeah, who knows? They can probably.
Yeah. So anyway,
Paddle.
it's almost summer.
Yeah,
Thank fuck. Well, actually,
Everybody's
is it
saying
summer?
We're getting there, I think.
May?
It's
Is that
spring.
summer?
It's spring.
Yeah,
right?
spring. Yeah,
probably
Winter,
May, yeah,
spring,
I don't know.
and then
June?
into summer.
June, I
I'm
guess
sure, I'm
it's
sure
summer.
there's a date for the
yeah.
summer.
I think it's the
Yeah.
end of May, start of June, right?
May Day. Is May Day the first day of summer?
It sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar.
But
Nah, well, I think May Day is 1st of May, right? So,
Why
I
would
think
they have a
it-
day for something?
because I wouldn't say my birthday's in summer. I'd say it's probably in spring.
Yeah.
May is spring, right?
I
Because all we lambs get born. May.
yeah,
if
they
we were
do.
to
In
split
spring,
the month
yeah.
into three, if we split the year into 3 month segments, though, where would we fall?
Winter,
summer.
the
Feb-
very end,
February, March,
threshold
April.
of
Oh,
winter,
fuck.
probably. I'd say.
Summer would be April, May, June.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what are
but,
you
like,
talking about here? What?
don't know,
But
like-
they don't split up into three.
I know, but I'm
Yeah, no, summer.
It's to do with
No,
the solstice
October is definitely.
Yeah,
yeah, like the end of
Autumn.
September and
Yeah.
October is autumn.
because the wee rhyme for like the clocks is like spring forward, fall back.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's like October, November. Yeah, and then that's winter, December, January, February,
Is
April, May.
February's
fuck,
definitely spring.
Yeah, I guess I have no clue.
The
Then.
seasons
Who
mustn't-
cares?
the
Anyway,
seasons must
I
be
think
split, like,
everyone
Yeah.
on like planet Earth just can't. Like, it's a weird thing that everyone has come together now. Just well, before every year everyone looks forward to the summer, but I feel even more now.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, oh my, like I feel like the summer is kind of like that light at the end of the tunnel. There,
everybody on Twitter early on was saying that Lizzie's on her hot girl summer.
Yeah, well, I feel like hot girl summer was like a movement back in like 2016. Does it just come back every year or something?
No, it was like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
I feel like it was
that girl Megan Thee Stallion? Was it?
She
said something.
I don't know.
Oh really?
Or maybe I don't know.
Fact
It was somebody.
I didn't even know she was relevant back then. I thought she only
Oh.
became a big thing now.
She wasn't. 2 years ago.
2 years ago, she probably was.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
But yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, just so we were watching a movie last night, and there was like a scene where there was two guys in a room, and they were like far apart, and weirdly I turned it on. I was like, oh, they're like social distancing, and he was like, fuck, I was thinking that as well.
Yeah.
It's just like obviously the movie's
the way
from
that it
fucking
was shot.
years ago, but it's so strange. That's
Yeah,
like
whenever I watch a movie or like see a video from like before this, I'd be thinking like, fuck, that is a big crowd of people. I don't know why they're all standing.
It is weird, isn't it?
It's
I have like an
strange.
uneasiness in my head.
I think it'll be strange, like leaving the house and not having to bring a mask. Like I'm
Yeah.
always like
I
phone,
cannot
wallet,
fucking
keys, mask.
wait for that day because I forget it.
You forget
all
it
the
every
time.
single time.
You know, you'd think
Every single
we're
time.
not fucking like a year and a bit into a global pandemic, but when you leave the house every time with no mask,
I actually had a great
Doesn't mean
idea
it doesn't mean I don't go into shops without it. I go back and
spit
get
in
it.
people's
Yeah.
faces.
I actually had a great idea because the amount of people who comes into my car and doesn't have a mask, you know what I mean? You are number one clientele for the masks in my car, like,
Yeah.
and people are always just like, I just have a whole bunch of masks in my glove compartment. People like recycle them and all. No, you're not
Yeah.
supposed to do that with the disposable mask, but I'm a bit of an environmentalist.
Like but I just can't wait for just to be fucking over.
Yeah.
It's
You and
baffling.
everyone else in the
I know.
world. No.
but it's just so like
Do you think this is that we're getting there towards the
we're
end?
saying
Yeah,
this,
I
but
think
say
so.
this time next year whenever we're here doing the
I
exact same
will-
shit in the exact same
mate,
situation.
I
I'll
won't
not be
be- I
here
won't be
because
here.
I will be dead.
Yeah, fuck it. It's not worth it. Like, but I think it's like the most positive thing I've seen now is now that they've made these vaccines, they're working on more.
We'll all move
So
to the shit.
I feel like it will become like a flu thing now, where just you get jabbed every
Yeah.
year or whatever.
And they bought that other one now, didn't they?
yeah, the
Johnson
Johnson one,
yeah.
Did you see the story where they fucked up like 10 million
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah.
that? So they were putting in like the wrong mixture of
There's
ingredients
also-
in or something.
Is that Johnson No More Tears?
yeah.
Johnson
It's the
Johnson
same
baby
company.
oils?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's no more tears?
It's no more
So
tears.
Not the tears.
It is tears. It's tears in their hairs. Like
No.
that's what it is. Because it's no more. I don't think
Mate,
it is.
It's because it's the shampoo's supposed to not get in your
Not
eyes.
sting
like.
your eyes, but it does.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Can we fact check this? Because I'm
maybe
pretty
it is
sure
then,
it
you
is
might be-
tears. Because
You might be blowing my mind here. Like.
I think it's because when you shampoo your hair, you get tears in your hair. Because that's the thing, right?
Split ends.
Fucking-
Yeah, like split ends.
I never heard
I
that,
think
like.
it's no more tears, and everyone thought it was tears.
What is split ends? You always hear people talking about
It's
that.
a thing that
Don't know
girls
what it is.
get.
Right. This is, I don't understand. This is a stupid thing.
It's when your
which-
follicle splits at the end. It's like
Ew.
two.
Yeah. But I don't understand why that's a big deal. It's
Because
all
it
hair.
makes it look like frizzy.
Ah.
Like girls like having
It's my life.
smooth hair. And stuff. Well,
Yeah.
I think I don't think it matters as much in boys. I guess. Like,
Yeah, I don't think I've ever noticed like.
Yeah, me neither.
yeah.
But I've seen one up
Strong hair.
close, definitely. Like,
Yeah, girls don't like them if they see one. Like I'm probably fucking riddled in them, like split hairs, like all over my head.
yeah.
I'm guessing it just has to be your hairs have to be long.
Maybe it's
Or
from
dry.
because
I think it's
I
to
don't
do
think
with
I've ever heard.
dryness.
You only hear you never heard like boys talking about it, or maybe we just don't give a fuck. But I'm guessing it's because it's just long hair.
Maybe.
I think it's-
Or
Or
maybe
I think
they
it's
only
that,
notice it because
what do you,
like,
the
it's
straight?
like-
Do you know when you straighten it? Is that not supposed to be fucking
Yeah,
terrible for your
'cause
hair?
you
Because
take
you're just like
the-
roasting it.
Yeah, you're taking the moisture. I think it's
Maybe.
to do with how like if your hair gets dry, and obviously if your hair is longer, it's gonna get drier easier. Like
Yeah.
so, I think it's like if you have longer hair, your hair, you need to do the shampoo to keep it moisturized, and that's why it's split. The end split.
Can't wait to get a haircut. Like.
I don't know. All the girls who listen.
Can you please know?
All the
can you-
one girls that listen.
Yeah.
The minus one girls that listen.
Yeah,
Like.
we link up us all.
They're
the
gonna be
time.
thinking like, oh my god, these three fucking.
Actually, the
idiots don't
only
even
one
know what
listener we
fucking
have
is.
is a girl.
Yeah.
My sister.
Shut
Anyway,
up,
And who
Axe.
even knows she still listens? Though.
Yeah.
Shut up, Axe, for not listening.
I know.
Can you please fact check that? Because I really want to know about that no more tears thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Not only is there no Wi-Fi out here, but my phone's also died.
wow, we
Right.
really come prepared for this shit.
Where-
Don't we?
Yeah.
I don't even know where the fuck I put my phone. Yeah, can't wait for a haircut. Can't wait to do it. And I'm gonna shave. I'll be like a new man.
Yeah.
Is that what you plan on doing with that beard?
Yeah.
Keep it until you have to get a haircut.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was
Like at the
going on.
moment, like I trim it and all just to kind of keep it in
In
some
shape.
sort of shape, like. But
You like the caveman vibes, like.
yeah, I'm like, well, I might as well just
Yeah,
see,
fair
and
enough.
then after just because then there'll be a funny before and after photo.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'll just
That'd be
maybe
fucking
like,
hilarious.
and then after,
That'd be good actually. I should
shaving.
do that as well.
It's so
Shorn.
funny because like I don't think me or you have seen each other with a fade in so long. It's not like I'm getting one. I'm probably gonna keep long enough for her now. I kind of grown to like it.
Was it mullet your last haircut?
Yeah.
Interesting.
To be fair, I got it. It wasn't that long ago. Like when I got a haircut.
Mine was 3 months ago.
Mine was a very long time ago. That's why I wear my hat all the time. Like I know.
Yeah, you actually have it 24/7.
Yeah, because it just gets so bad.
I wish I could wear hats, but my head's too fucking big.
This one's perfect. I have a massive head too, but this one fits it for some reason. But I know I look so rough, like on that camera, like I can tell, because I have just like the choices beard ever, and like just
it's a bit of beard.
Loads of split ends. I need my Johnson & Johnson, no more tears.
Split ends, but no more tears.
Yeah, I actually have to shave. Like usually I shave before the podcast each week actually.
But I've done the last time a few times as well. You can keep up appearances, like.
But because there's one podcast where I saw myself in the video and I was thinking like, oh my god, I look dodgy.
Do you wet razor?
Yeah. Like a Gillette.
Yeah.
Like a wet
like I like them, but it's just too much fucking extra hassle.
It's a major hassle.
And then I just know like I'd have to do it all the time, and there's more money I have to spend.
Yeah. Gillette razors are also pricey.
Yeah,
it's like a tenner for a good one.
But I was getting mine free on. Do you ever see them ads that come up on your Instagram sometimes?
Manscaped.
No.
No, but get them to sponsor the podcast.
Gillette's like try our trial kit or something, and all you have to do is type in your address, and they send you free.
UCAS sent me a free one.
Yeah, exactly like
so
UCAS.
Weird.
I think I got like 6 free Gillette razors in the last 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah, mad.
Anyway.
Yeah. Shout out UCAS.
Absolutely not.
Shout out
Screw
Gillette.
UCAS.
Shout out Gillette, sponsor us. Like we're hairy man.
Yeah. They hate men now, do they not?
Do they?
Gillette.
Yeah, remember they their whole campaign is like men are fucking
the worst.
Losers.
Yeah, that's like all them memes are like from Gillette.
What memes?
Remember it's like the guy and he goes in and the guy like pushes him back. He's like no, because like Gillette was just like all men immediately are like rapists, and you're like, mate, who's your audience here? Like, such a weird thing to go for.
Even like their most famous razor is like that like 5-blade razor. Do you know they're making a new version of it all the time? You know
like
what I'm on
Mach 7 or Mach 5?
Yeah, exactly that one. It's like literally aimed towards men. Like.
I always think like, why do they even bother advertising? Like it's just like who?
I don't know.
Are you ever like watching TV and you're like, fuck, they're bringing a new razor? Like, oh, I can't wait to go.
But like imagine.
It's like a household.
What
like
is the other one? Wilkinson sword.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the other one.
That is the other one.
Right.
That's the only one. There's only 2 I know. Yeah, but I mean.
Imagine
if I go into a
shop,
shop,
Wilkinson sword's also cheaper, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Do you ever see girls' razors? Girls' razors are fucking cool as fuck because they've got like they've got all the lube around the side, like like the goopy stuff. They have like so much of that. No, but they have it all the way around. They have a wee strip of it.
I know, but
they
if
have
it
all the way
around,
around. It goes
shaving foam, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Although,
you're
surely girls use shaving foam.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think they do. Do they?
I'm pretty sure they do. Oh no.
No, they use the water. That's why they have that weird lube shit on it.
I'm pretty sure they use conditioner.
I've used conditioner before.
That's a budget.
That's a tip
option.
Yeah, I've done that before. I have done that before.
It
works.
sucks shaving your face with conditioner.
It doesn't. You feel all moisturized.
Oh, it like rips the skin off your face.
I feel like it's
horrible.
absolutely.
Well, only if it's moisturizing.
You need to put loads on it.
Because conditioner doesn't just moisturize.
It does.
It has to be a moisturizer and conditioner.
I think your conditioner does like keep your hair. I think that's the whole point.
Yeah, but your hair
locks in the moisture.
Yeah, but not your face.
It's not nice shaving with conditioner.
Yeah, I don't
not nice shaving with soap.
Oh.
I've done all this in the past like 2 months, like, and it sucks.
I'm trying to think of someone. I'm almost certain that someone was like dry shaves, like, which fucking freaks me out.
I don't. See those guys that like shave with a fucking big machete.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah,
or the
wee hammer.
Just the normal. What do you call it? Straight razor.
Cutthroat.
But then again, that's just so much hassle. You have to spend so much time, like, carefully.
And no one's seeing you doing that unless you're like doing it, or unless you're like a Turkish barber.
Unless you're making like all them TikToks that like you see doing it. Like,
serious?
I see it all the time.
Would you
not
go
only
to
that, but you probably you just replace your razor blades first for razor, don't you?
No, you sharpen them. Yeah, you sharpen them like a knife.
Would you ever go to a Turkish barber and get like the
flames and
towels and get them to fucking light you on fire?
But I do it when like somewhere in like you ever seen like London where it's
I did that one time.
Or somewhere where it's like so cheap because they do it so fast that they can. Because in like Belfast, it's so expensive in some places. But like if you go to somewhere in like London where they can do it so fast and they know the turnover is so quick that it's like £2 or something. They just go like send you on your way. Like.
Sounds unreal.
Imagine being in like them places in London where you can get like I don't know, check a snack box for 150, and then walk down to the barbers and get a haircut for 150. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
That's the dream.
Do you feel like haircuts are like way more expensive here, or is it just a thing
I don't
here?
know.
I
Because
reckon
feel like they're
surely they
expensive.
So
are.
expensive here.
Yeah.
Like, what are they in Belfast? 15 quid?
Yeah, for a fade,
Yeah, in most places, probably, yeah.
Only in the cheap ones would it be a tenner.
Yeah.
Like about here, it's 11 where I get my haircut. Like.
And
Unless you're a
see-
dodgy boy doing it out the back of your shed, it's a £5 lock. But most places are 10 and up.
But like, when I can remember, like last time I've got my haircut here, was literally when I was in school. Like so, but I can remember like the quality of haircuts here was way better in Belfast.
Yeah.
Belfast like is so fucking hit or miss. Like we've all been scalded from certain places.
I got a good one.
Naming
in,
no names.
I got a good one in Skinny Isaac's one time. Shout out Skinny Isaac's.
Don't know where that is.
It's in the town, is it?
Some tonic.
Alright.
Oh, really?
Mm.
I thought that was a Turkish barber.
No.
Oh, there you go.
I don't even know where it is.
It's on like, I think it's on India Street. Maybe.
I remember one time I was told to go to this barber. The person had mixed up Amish and Turkish for some reason. Like I don't know how that's
I
possible.
remember because yeah, you're saying like apparently this is gonna be like an Amish. I was like,
Yeah, and I was like, what are they gonna be only cutting with wooden scissors,
And,
like
like,
by
there's no-
candlelight or something?
yeah.
Like, and I was like, that doesn't make. The person I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Are you sure you mean Turkish? He was like, no, Amish. And I went in, obviously a Turkish barber, like, but I went in and it was like
They're
this.
cutting with like 2 knives.
Like I mean, like, see that chair? That was like the size of the width of the hallway, like.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck, I might have made a mistake here. But as soon as I opened the door, he was like, no, come in, sit down.
Are you going
Come
to do a 180?
What?
He's
I was gonna go, what? And I turned around the other, but as soon as I opened the door, like, he turned around to me and went, come on, sit down.
you,
Got the
you're
wee,
mine.
like, he had the wee thing out, and he was like, come on, sit down. I was like, fuck, right, whatever. Who cares? Like, sat down. Probably the best fade I've ever got in Belfast.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Did he do all the flames and all on the?
No, he didn't because
Oh,
I didn't
shit.
ask for that. But that's what you should say. Never judge a book by its cover, or a barber by
Yeah,
its.
it's like the place that we've all gone to a place in fucking Stromella, and it
Shout
is,
out Headstorm.
and
Oh, it's not even called
Not
Headstorm.
Headstorm.
Not Headstorm.
Cranium.
no,
Cranium,
no,
that's
actually,
what
no,
it is.
I'll go back to Cranium.
Headstorm's
No,
Cranium.
I'm talking about Cranium.
I like the
I'm
people
talking
in
about
Cranium.
another.
They're so friendly.
Yeah, I'm talking about another one that's
What do you call
very
it?
near,
I
like,
can't remember that.
and
Manhattan
it
or something?
has fucked everyone, and it's crazy how long it takes. It's like an hour and a half for the haircut, and they miss chunks of your hair. They like do it all fucking misshapen. They never like, and they're always too busy talking about fucking soccer that you're just like, mate, concentrate in my head. Like they're talking to each other. They're not talking to you. They're just like, yeah, and anyway, mate, and then this, what if he scored that goal in those class one, and you're like, just bro,
Yeah,
concentrate.
I remember one time I got out of the same barber, and there was a definitive line for where he just hadn't faded it. Like the whole point of the fade is you.
I
fade
like.
it.
I wish I could be fucked adding in the picture of Lewis's head. Like that
Oh
was
my
the
God.
fucking
It looks like
worst.
it looks like one of us cut his hair. Like.
Not it actually. When Owen fucking scalded him there,
Yeah, it
recently,
looked as bad.
it was kind of similar. Like,
Yeah,
and that was a
wild.
mistake. That was because he he meant that he just went.
He took the guard
took-
off.
yeah, he
and
took
just
the guard off.
shaved, like, back
This
then.
was horrendous.
Oh my god! Literally, I have it saved as a clipping on my Snapchat thing.
So bad.
It's horrible. Oh my god!
What a sweet
Moment of
job!
silence.
What a sweet job to have though. Like,
being a
Yeah.
barber.
yeah, I always
think
remember
it is.
the Markey brothers. Like, they always had the fucking
They
best.
have sweet fades.
They have the best setup though. Like,
Yeah, they do. Quality.
just all their mates just like
Chill
they just
out.
was talking shite. Like,
Yeah,
just-
and then
having a
their
good
boys
time.
call in sometimes and be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I was
Yeah.
crack."
and then I remember one time they were there and they were like,
Always
"Oh,
booked up.
we're gonna close
Yeah,
tomorrow
okay.
because we're just going and we're gonna get steaming tonight." Like, and I was like, wow, the dream.
Yeah, I love those like businesses, but if they're good, sometimes they can be bad and leave all your friends in debt. But like if you have a business with your mates and like it's good, like that's the dream. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
I
you
was
don't
like,
do anything. You pick your hours and whatnot.
like Newry is such like a weird like. It's always amazed that there's no like good. There's really no good bar or there's no nightclubs or there's no nothing.
Which I think
which
about
is
all the time.
which is weird
Do you know what?
because Newry, weirdly enough, is a hotspot
it's a
because of where
catch-
it's situated.
It's a catchment area. Like I always think like if you think of the amount of people that go the area that people go to schools there, the catchment area is huge. Like consider like Ethan from Craigavon, them boys are from Cross. Like the amount of people that
all
come
the way
from
down in Newcastle. like.
so far away to them schools. So if you're thinking right,
What
obviously
I,
them people age out and then they become like drinking age. Where the fuck? Like it's just so.
what I even think they're lost for is like a good food place. Like think of the amount of people who travel so far for Dodge. Like I was stuck yesterday because I was like, right, I've been eating takeaway flat out
You
this
never
past couple of days. Right, live on takeaway, just fagged life.
Yeah.
I was like looking for like a nice food, a takeaway that you didn't feel like shit after eating. You know what I'm on about? Like, I don't know. Like, even you can't get a Subway in here. They close at like 5. I don't even think they're open anymore because
how we Bunreal Burger's pretty nice.
Closed at 6
or
3 or something. It's got
I always feel like in Newry, like after, and that's just obviously pre-COVID, like after like 6, the place is a ghost town, like,
which is so weird.
And the only bit where like is like when pubs close at around like 2, or actually it's way earlier usually, even before COVID. Like there was like that slight, you can just there's a slight thing of like people go out in the street and then they disappear, and there's like that's the only time you see people for the rest of the night. Like
by midnight, it is pure dead. Like
it's so strange because I even think what we have done in the past, like to go out when we're all back home, like unless you're going for a pot, like unless obviously there's places like in Warren Point and stuff, but like we've gotten taxis to Dundalk or taxis to Newcastle, which is so stupid, like so crazy if you think about it. Like I
can't understand how can they not, like bars here can sell alcohol up until 2 o'clock, isn't that right?
Yeah.
What's so hard about employing somebody to work until 2 o'clock?
Yeah, and you have to think like if there's only one person there, that's you could pay them basically minimum wage, and like think how much drink.
Yeah, exactly. Surely you will sell 1 drink an hour. You know what I mean? That's my thinking. I can't understand.
Mate, maybe that's what we gotta do. Like we just gotta buy somewhere, turn it into a fucking nightclub in Newry, and just like
pub downstairs, nightclub upstairs. Like
I feel like there's been a lot of like shitty nightclubs that have just been converted from
but they
bars,
fizzle
and they just
but they didn't even have.
There's no commitment to it. Like
I don't know. It's just strange. Like and and one of the biggest problems is the whole.
Do you remember Flame?
It has to be over like fucking 23s, like.
Yeah, right. Why is that a thing as well? Like,
already you're just cutting the hugest chunk of people that are going to go out.
Why can't you just say it's over 18s and actually only allow over 18s in it? What is their thing with saying it's over 18s but allowing 15-12-year-olds?
Yeah. See, the thing as well is I remember like there's this massive part in Newry that's like this. It's kind of like it's almost on its own island because it kind of sits like in the canal, almost like this like, kind of protrusion. And it's like a really big, massive, empty warehouse. And it used to be like a kids' center,
I know what you mean,
like a play place called Pirate something, whatever. I was like, I wonder who the fuck owns that. Why would you not try to turn that into something profitable? I don't understand why that.
Is it the one like 3 doors down from Grounded?
Yeah, it's close. It's very close to Grounded. Yeah. And it's this massive, like, I don't know. That's such a business opportunity. I don't know why it's not been taken. It just looks like an eyesore. It's like this empty thing, broken down. It's disgusting. It's right behind the town the town hall. Right behind it.
Oh fuck, actually.
Yeah,
it's just on the water.
Yeah, it just sits on the water. It'd be such a cool place. Like you could maybe if you.
Is the arcade? That's what it was. An arcade.
Yeah, it was some weird fucking creepy arcade thing, like, and it like if you owned that and you turned that into a nightclub or a bar or a big sick bar, like that would attract so many people. I don't understand what that is, like, and what goes on there.
I don't know. Newry's just fucking strange, and do you know? I always thought, that's just because it's just in Northern Ireland, like, everyone's too small. You know, Belfast is the only place that would happen. But then when like I went to halls and you meet like all these people in uni, and they have all these like famous places in their hometowns, and you're like, wait,
places to go,
and they're way smaller. Like they're not even that big. And you're like,
how can Lurgan have like 2 places to go out and we don't have one?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Weird. I really don't understand it. Or
like you hear of like places in Derry, or why is there like 6 places in Dundalk to go out and there's not one in Newry? Like,
who even wants to be in Dundalk?
I don't know.
What are we at time wise there? Like
124. What time did
124.
What time we start? 135.
35.
And there's.
You do Myles. I'm shit at Myles.
49 minutes.
49 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I suppose that's a better rant on about clubs.
Clubs and pubs.
Wrap up. What other? I don't even remember what we talked about. We do these things and you end up talking for 15 minutes, and like right after, if you were to ask me, here, what'd you talk about?
Fuck, well, no.
And Joe was also the worst when I have to come up with titles.
I'm like, titles aren't that bad.
Yeah, I'm always just like, what in God's name did we talk about? Fucking hell, I like flick through and I'm trying to remember.
Talk about crisps.
Yeah, that's episode 12 with
James,
Daniel,
and Myles. Thanks for listening, boys.
Good luck.